and welcome back to Yoga with Tim. Today I want to teach you about some really important abdominal exercises. You're going to get some six-pack abs. Well, that's going to be part of it. Yeah, it's like aesthetics, I guess that's important. But more importantly is the control that's going to start to come from your core. So when we're practicing, if we're doing the poses right, the whole practice is a core practice. We're integrating our core throughout the whole practice. But there are some functional movements that you can learn with your abdominals that are going to be really important to support you throughout your yoga poses. So the first one that we're going to do is training the low abdominals. So sub-umbilical, from the belly button below. So we're going to start to train this by tilting the pelvis. So for this one, to start to be able to engage this low abdominal band. This is really important for most people. These abdominals are turned off. So all we're going to do is practice tucking the pelvis and feeling the lower back flatten and then letting it arch. And really this part of the lower back tends to get really unhealthy in most people. It's related to the lack of strength and mobility in the spine, lack of strength in the core muscles there. So first we just want to start to mobilize. So as you exhale, you're tucking your pubic bone towards your chest, feeling the lower back flatten. And as you inhale, the pubic bone moves away from the chest, the lower back arches away from the floor. You can see that. Then we're going to come into neutral, open up the arms to the side, legs come up into tabletop position. Now, if this one is really difficult for you to get the action, you can just practice the tucking and tilting instead. Otherwise, keeping the legs right up over the hips, you're going to start to flatten the lower back, tuck the pubic bone towards the chest so the back flattens, and then just lift your tailbone up. So I could like slide my finger underneath your tail, and then lower your tail back down. Exhale, pubic bone towards the chest, lift the tail up, lower back presses, and lower it back down. Now it shouldn't come from your neck and your jaw. Exhale, pubic bone towards the chest first, then press the knees up, squeeze the abs below the navel, and let it back out. You should be working as hard as you can. Like, you notice my voice gets all weird when I try to do it. Pubic bone towards the chest, lift up, and lower it back down. Good. Then, next one, we're going to take the block in between the hands, hold the block straight up, and then slowly start to lower your block back just halfway. Now squeeze your side ribs in, like I was going to punch you in your side ribs and you're bracing. Squeeze your abdominals and then pull your spine long. Head away from the buttocks, buttocks away from the head. Then lower your right knee away from your chest, keeping all these abs hugged tight. Bring it back up. Change legs. Keep going side to side for 60 seconds. Keep the neck long. Keep the buttocks reaching out of your back. Now hold the knees in the block up, and now let's move knee with arms. So as your right knee lowers, take your arms back, but hug those side ribs and back up. Left knee lowers, arms move back, hug those side ribs, back up. Change sides. Oh, it's freaking hard. Back up, change sides, and back up. Good, lower your feet down, open the knees out to the side, bring your hands behind your head. Now we're going to get into the obliques, these side abs. So as you exhale, pretend like you're wrapping from your right side ribs towards your left hip bone and crunch up towards your left knee. Inhale, back down. Exhale from the left side ribs, crunch up towards the right knee. Inhale, back down. Exhale to the left knee. Inhale, back down. Exhale to the right knee. Inhale, back down. Exhale to the left knee. Inhale, back down to the right. Back down to the left. Back down. We'll go for a minute. Okay, so then roll over to your side. Last part of this sequence, you're going to come up onto blocks on your elbows. So I put the blocks underneath the mat to give myself a little cushion, and then bring my elbows onto the blocks like so. Now you could do this with like your elbows on a chair seat or something like that, but you come into a forearm plank position, squeeze the armpits down, engage your abs. Now we're going to turn on and use everything more dynamically. As you exhale, left knee towards the right elbow, reach it back. Right into the left elbow, and keep going side to side. Use the exhalation to bring it in, squeeze the abs, side ribs, and then set it all down. Okay, so we'll take a break for 30 seconds in between the sequence, and then guess what? You're gonna do the whole sequence again, take another break for 30 seconds, do the whole sequence one more time. So 3 sets of this sequence. Make sure the break is really important at the end of the set, and work up to doing a minute of each exercise. See if you can really stay with a minute, focusing your intention on doing each exercise to the best of your ability. Make sure you're working your core really well. At the end, we could do a little stretch. One of my favorite ones after because when we're working our abs, we tend to really get the hip flexors going. So really good stretch at the end. You can do this goalpost arm position and let the knees swivel over. Then let them swivel over to the other side. And then you could hug one knee into the chest as you stretch the other leg out, and this will start to open up in the hip flexor, the place that wanted to get crunched up. Change sides, hug the other knee in as you stretch the other leg out. All right, so there you have it. That should be about a 8-minute ab exercise for you. It can be a great thing to incorporate into your weekly routine, just having a day where you focus on your abdominals and then do a few stretches after. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, leave your questions and comments below. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Are you watching this video and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet? Dude, just take a moment to subscribe to the channel. And also, if you're looking to deepen your practice and learn some more challenging programs that will put the whole practice together for you, you can go to timsenesyoga.com and sign up for the Conscious Movement community. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time.